start with doing a little bit of cleaning. You gotta start somewhere. We'll start by cleaning this thing out.
Oh, I thought the seat turned. I was like, dude, that would be dope. Oh, it does. Oh man, that's a cool seat. Okay, so we gotta get seats in here like this. I mean, the mounting base or whatever, the seat is honestly like junk, but I love that. That would be cool, because, I mean, look at that. Like, what do you think? I did not know they did that. Look at this.
All right, guys, I realized I didn't get to show you the P20 all that much. I did get this 2 years ago. I have done basically nothing with it for 2 years, but picked it up in Chicago. I got a video about all that. This is the motor that's in it, I guess, is like, it's just an inline 6-cylinder diesel. It's an Onan motor, O-N-A-N. And the guy that I got it from, when he got it, he needed an injection pump, and it was a pain to find. And he found one that was close enough that it just needed to be modified in some way. And then he found somebody that could modify it in the way that he needed. I'm yanking this thing out. This is all coming out. The entire way back from Chicago, it was gutless, and it was so god awfully loud. And then this thing was just wide open the entire way back from Chicago. So no air filter that entire time. So I mean, I'm gonna pull it. If somebody wants it, I'll probably be giving it away. So if somebody wants an old Onan pre-Cummins motor that you can't find parts for, you hit me up. This is the inside of the van. This is where all the ice cream stuff is gonna be going. I want to do novelty stuff, like, you know, the old school ride through the neighborhood novelty stuff, but I also want it in the winter time. I don't want this to be something that's just going in the summer. In the winter time, I can see doing like, you know, like hot chocolate or, you know, whatever, some other like seasonal stuff. That way we can carry it through and we can still, you know, bring in some money with this thing. But, you know, I've always loved Twisted Metal, Sweet Tooth, obviously very iconic character, super cool, perfect for Popculture Pistons. But yeah, so we'll have probably a couple freezers in here on this side. This side will be closed off, so nothing will happen here. This side will have a big door that's, you know, you push it open, you know, it can lock from the inside and whatnot, but, you know, you push that bad boy open and, you know, the door raises up and hangs out, you know, over top of everybody. Yeah, got your little park and brake here, old school Grumman. That's some Grumman stuff right there. And my little, you know, you gotta have your cassette, baby, you know, so that's, you know, that's pretty neat. So on that render, there's a back portion where it has 2 sets of windows. So I have the top, kind of. So I think I'm gonna mirror that down between these two. But also, I don't know how that works with that latch, because that latch looks like it's kind of right in. I could do a different style latch setup, that's not a problem. But I love the render where it has them both. I think that's a really slick, clean look. It doesn't have to happen, but I do know that I want to get these. All right, so we got the windows out. That is nice. All right, so next thing, we're gonna take the seat out. We're actually gonna take both the seats out. I want to see what's underneath this. I wanna get both the seats and this platform out to see, hopefully, that everything's clean underneath and it's not just, you know, rusty. All right, so now for the moment of truth. I'm scared
to know what's up under here. I'm hoping they just did all of this just so that they would have, you know, 2 places to sit. Well, it looks like a lot of aluminum, which I like. This looks to be a little loose. So it may be that it's easier to bring the engine and transmission in. Looks like I can take this all out, this all out. This may have been what they did, or what someone did, to make it to where you didn't have to take the body off. They just made it to where a bunch of panels unbolt. There's that one. There we go. Man, why didn't you tell me to change before we came out here? And to put on, not flip-flops. Oh yeah, baby. That's gorgeous. I'm wondering if a lot of this is custom, you know, to get things to fit in here like they wanted to, and then, you know, you can swap things out. I don't know. Alright, dude, that's off. Those pieces go with it. Whatever, I had to drill at the bottom. The bottom was riveted, but nothing else was. I don't know. So the only place I'm really finding rust is where steel was in contact with aluminum. That was one of them. So, I mean, you can tell it ate through there. And then, I mean, look at that. That's aluminum. It's rusting like that. Man, y'all, look at this. I gotta show y'all this. I've drained it. I drained it off the radiator off the side here, and then I got up underneath, and the hose comes down here and then goes into this metal piece, and looky there. How nice is that? The lowest point in your system there, you got a little petcock to drain everything out. That's beautiful. Love that. That's good stuff. Oh, I'm gonna do that on if I have a lower hose that has a straight section, I'm gonna cut it out, put a little pipe in. It has a little petcock. Oh, that's gorgeous. Love that. All right, radiator is out. You can see there's a little bit more rust than we were hoping for. So you can see this bad boy just disappears at the bottom. Oh, damn. This bumper, gotta go. I'm not sure what it came off of. Obviously some pickup truck, but it's not even, that's the bolt holes right there, but it's like, it had a frame molded to it, and then, I don't know, I'll show you. I'm gonna have to cut some of it off. Ooh. So some of that's welded there, and then it's bolted in, but it's bolted, but then the little hitch receiver deal is it's just, I'm gonna have to cut it. I mean, look at this. Like, what even happened here? Like, you can tell like the other bumper is flat and then has pieces that come up on the edges. You know, it's like, what happened to that one? So this is its second bumper, and it looks this bad, like, but yeah, we're not going with that. So I just figured I'd show you guys. This is my other ice cream truck. I actually bought this one first. I was super excited about it. This is the first one. This is the first one I saw that I was like, that's it. That's the one. That's the link. It has a lot of good parts. Obviously, anything aluminum is solid. This is the normal bumper that comes on these things. That's how it actually looks. So when I was describing that, that's how that bumper actually should be. Minus maybe these cutouts for the lights. All right, guys. So I think that is it for this week. We've gotten a lot done. Got the seats out, got the partition out, opened up this area for the transmission, the engine and transmission to come out. Got some grill pieces off. We got out the radiator. The motor is going to be next. Front bumper is off. We're not going to use that thing. We're going to have a custom bumper. It's going to look neaty. It's going to be crazy. And then the back is probably still going to have to be stretched. So that'll be custom because I think we're going to go with the old school style bumpers. The other truck does have it. It's just really beat up. But I think as long as we go in there and we make it structurally sound, which I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to that. Anyway, once it's structurally sound,
We can mount it back up on there, and honestly, I think it'll look the part. It won't look as clean as the one in the render, but it's sweet tooth. You know, you don't want it to be that clean. So, see y'all next week. Appreciate you.